Hello teachers, my name's Shaun, I'm an osteopath at Chadstone Region Osteopathy, and one of the things that we've been seeing recently with teachers who have been working from home is that they've been coming in complaining of neck pain, shoulder pain and headaches. Most of it seems to be due to their work setups at home. Now, most of you would be used to going to schools and standing for a lot of the time, writing on boards. You wouldn't be sitting at a laptop for as many hours as you may be doing at the moment. And you may not be particularly well set up at home. We're seeing a lot of people working on laptops, on dining tables, using dining chairs. So without a good chair, without an appropriate desk, and without any kind of extra screens, it tends to be a scenario where people get sore through the neck, through the shoulders, and end up with headaches, and then they have to come and see us. So I wanted to take this opportunity to give a bit of an example as to how you might be able to reduce your chance of developing neck and shoulder pain. And one of the most important things that I would encourage you to all look at is what's your setup at the moment? Do you have either a separate screen or a separate keyboard and mouse? Because if you have only got the laptop, you're unfortunately never going to be able to get it to a position that works well for any long period of time. It might be okay for a short period, but long term, you're either going to have to lift the screen to a good height to take some pressure off the neck, but you end up having to lift through the hands and through the arms, and that is unsustainable for the shoulders. Or we have to bring the laptop down low so that the shoulders and hands get a bit of a rest, but you end up stooping to look down at the screen. You can angle it, you can put it on a riser, those things help, but the best thing to do is to look for that separation. So this is my setup at the office. It's not perfect, but it certainly helps. I've just got a little desk drawer that this sits upon, so I've got some extra storage for my important stuff. I've got the laptop resting up on that so the screen is at a decent height, and a separate keyboard and mouse that just connects via this little USB. All right, if I ever need to go out, I can take the laptop, I leave the keyboard and mouse here. When I come back in, I plug it back in and we're all good to go. If that is something that you do not currently have, I know that Officeworks and many of the computer retailers actually sold out of screens because everyone was working from home. So it may be hard for you to get a second screen. If that is the case, what I would suggest, lift up the laptop, lift the whole thing up, and invest in a separate keyboard and mouse. These are a lot easier to find. They even sell them at the supermarket. So if you can separate the screens and the keys, that is a really useful way to reduce the chance of your neck and shoulders getting sore or developing headaches and migraines. I'm going to show you a few other things as well. I'll take you through some stretches and some exercises that might be able to help. And if there are any further questions, you can just leave us a comment or you can give us a call at Chadstone Region Osteopathy. And you can go to our website, www.chadstoneregionosteo.com.au. So one of the easiest stretches that you can do to try and reduce tension in the neck and shoulders is actually to reduce the pull from the front of the shoulder. As the shoulders pull forwards, it creates a lot of tension up the neck and up the upper back. And because we spend so much time forwards on the laptops, we need to do something that takes us the other way. So we need to go up and out. Easiest way, go to the door frame, stick one hand up nice and high, step through, putting your body weight into that lean. You should feel a nice stretch across the front of the shoulder. You can do it up nice and high, you can do it out to the side, you can even do it down low, depending on what feels best. All right, if something is pinching, there's no need to do it. We don't want to feel any pain over the top of the point of the shoulder. We're just looking for a stretch down the front. So the easiest thing, 20 to 30 seconds, holding through that just to offset some of that pull. All right, you can do it both sides at the same time, or you can do one after another. And that's the easiest way to take a little bit of pressure out of things. Another stretch that can feel good if you're feeling quite tight down the side is to take one hand over the top of the head and pull your head and neck across down towards the other armpit. You can create quite a nice stretch down the side as you do that. And if you have been feeling like your shoulders are being quaked up around your neck, around your ears, then drop them down, pull away. Just trying to create space between the ear and the shoulder. And you can do that both sides, 20 to 30 second holds. So, making sure you have a good setup and making sure you're getting through some regular stretching can really reduce the chances of you developing neck and shoulder pain. The most important thing that you can do, however, is actually to do more movement. So we try and encourage people to take regular breaks throughout the day. Now, obviously, if you're in front of a laptop, it's not that easy to just get up and walk away, but you can stand up, you can do stretches while standing, you can do stretches whilst you're in the chair, and we know that it helps people's attention, it helps people's focus, and it can help the kids as well to schedule in some movement breaks. So rather than just relying on having a good setup and staying still in that setup, move, stretch, do some squats, do some shrugs, do some shoulder rolls, get some blood pumping around so that that can reduce the chances of things getting really, really achy and stiff. All right, if you have any other questions or if you'd like to find out more about things that you can do, please don't hesitate to call us. Our number is 9088 0793, or you can go to our website, www.chadstoneregionosteo.com.au. Thanks guys, all the best.